I'm making some soup. Had an idea the other day after eating various canned mush and stuff to make some chicken potato soup. I thought I invented the idea, but then I looked it up and found recipes. So ignoring all the recipes, I just went with my own thing. I've got probably about 6 cups of water, roughly. Everything's rough. A package of chicken breasts chopped up finely, a couple of big potatoes chopped up. Probably should have chopped those more up, I think. And a bag of carrots chopped up, an onion chopped up, threw some salt and pepper and some Cajun spices and some flour. I think I threw about half a cup or a cup of gluten-free flour in there. So putting it on the crock pot now, and we're going to put it on low and let it cook away for about 12 hours. Then we'll probably mash it up some more. If it comes out good, I'll post this. If not, I won't. Okay, it's been about 7 hours. I had it on high for the first hour, which I always do, and then I put it on low, so it's been on low for 6 hours. I just looked up and it said I shouldn't cook it that long. So we're going to take a look at it, see what it's going, see how it's doing. Oh boy, it smells good. Let's get a spoon here. Okay. Wow. Oh yeah. I don't think there's any question it's done as far as the chicken is concerned, but my potatoes, how are my potatoes? I think the potatoes probably want more hours. Did I get one there? Let's see if we can get this. Oop, there we go. Okay. Got a potato here. We'll see how well cooked that is. I used to be much better at this, and I'd cook the vegetables for like 6 hours before I put the meat in. Because the veggies, for me, are basically carrots and potatoes, and they always take longer. But that's actually like boiling in there. Mmm. Mmm. Good. Mmm. Hot. 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 And soft, not yucky. Okay, so now the other thing I learned is once you're done cooking, I've always let it set in there a while until it cools and then eventually put it in the fridge. You're supposed to take it out of the pot right away and put it into, well, you're supposed to serve it and, or then put the rest into the fridge. But you're supposed to get it out of this thing or it just keeps cooking and it's going to overcook. As you can see, look at that, that's boiling. I didn't know it actually did that. That's actually boiling. But anyway, I think I've got one heck of a soup here. What I am going to do... Oh, I also use the liner, but I wet the outside of the liner before I put it in the bowl, or it sticks to the bowl a little bit. I mean, not terribly so, but... Okay, where's my... Okay, I got this nifty masher, and I'm going to use that to break up stuff. This is supposed to be more of a soup or a stew or something, and those potato pieces are just too big. But being soft now, everything just breaks up real nice, and it's going to be very flavorful. Oh yeah, you can see the chicken's totally falling apart, so it's probably overdone. But it'll fill up the soup very nicely. This is going to be damn nice. And tomorrow I will go get a bunch of bowls of appropriate size with lids so I can put this in serving size containers and freeze it. And this will probably be my food for the week. That's nice. Oh, I'm happy. This came out good. This came out very much how I envisioned it working if it worked. Yeah, look at that. Oh, and it smells good. Oh, one other thing I did, and I don't know if it made the damn bit of difference, but I soaked the chicken in Coke overnight, last night. So I don't know if that actually made any damn difference, but it will at least maybe add a little bit of sweetness to this. Oh, and I put in the Cajun spice. I didn't use a whole lot of spice of any kind, including the salt and pepper. So this is actually pretty mild, but look at that. I'm happy with this. Look at that. See, you can see the texture I've got. That's exactly what I wanted. Wow. Okay, set aside for a second here while I put out a bowl of this. Because I'm going to eat right now. Okay. Whoa, look at that. Wow. Ooh-wee, this is hot. This is boiling hot. Whoa, man. Woo. Okay, that's like burn your hand on the bowl hot. But look at that. Does that look good or what? That looks good. Look at my spoon here. Look at that. Oh, yeah. You want that, don't you? Look at that. Oh, man, that's perfect. That is perfect. I am so happy. That's exactly what I want. Something worked. Something I cooked worked. Okay, there you go. I can't taste test that now because that is hot enough to burn my hand through the bowl. So just trust me, this smells delicious, looks great, just what I wanted. Another nice thing about having this bag is easy transfer out of the hot thingy, the very hot thingy, and you see it's come right off the sides very nicely, and into the holding. Ooh, that is hot. Oh my God, is that hot. In fact, that is so hot, I'm going to run cold water here. This is unbelievably hot. Oh, let's probably turn that off. Woo! Even that's hot. That is unbelievably hot. Steam. Can you actually see the steam coming off of there? Oh, wow. That is, yeah, you can see the steam. Woo! Woo! Well, that was delicious. I am thrilled. Two things. One, I had to add some salt, but that was no big deal. You can always salt food as you're eating it. And if you don't want salt, you don't add it. It was still damn good, but I added a little salt. You know, I just salted it. I didn't pour in salt. And also, I think I'm going to add to the remainder of it, I'm going to get a can of corn, not cream corn, corn, solid corn, hard corn, and add it in there. I think corn would be a nice addition to it. Although I don't think I would cook it all the way with the corn because I don't want the corn all mushy. I want kernels of corn. I think that would add to it. But even as is, I mean, it's perfect. Bam, I hit it. I nailed it. To review, because I was careless in the beginning, I used 2 large russet potatoes cut into quartered and then cut into like half-inch slices. About 8 large carrots cut into like, thin discs, maybe between a 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch, depending on how thick the carrot was at that point. I would guesstimate that I used, God, I really don't know the chicken, how much I used, but it was clean chicken. It was skinless, boneless. It was like breast fillets or something, and they were small to begin with, and there were like 8 or 10 of them, so maybe less than a pound of chicken. And then the onion, I used a big onion, because I couldn't find a small onion, but it was a sweet, one of them white onions. And I think I used about a half a cup of gluten-free flour, and then maybe a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of salt, maybe a quarter tablespoon of black pepper, and then a good a tablespoon of the Cajun spice, and mixed all that up, and then just dumped everything in. So there you go. And I got the times here. Here are my cooking times. The cooking came out. That's the beauty of this. The cooking came out perfectly because the potatoes were just perfectly done. They were not mushy, but they were not hard at all. So they were the potatoes were actually the perfect consistency to my taste. I love my potatoes, and I love when they're cooked correctly. So there you go. Happy day to you.